Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today. How you doing? I'm pretty excited to react to this video. You what, mate? That's like an iconic saying. Okay, that's the most British thing you can say over here in America. You what, mate? A bottle of water. Okay. And I guess this is the origin video, which I've never seen. I didn't even know there was an origin to that. I thought people just said it. 11 years ago. So this is an OG gem. And it's been posted by Kenny4G Demon. Check him out if you like demons. Let's do it. I'm excited.
Yes. When Wigan schoolboys Martin Keating and Brian Cashin were on the bus home yesterday, they were no doubt thinking about what they were going to have for their tea. But just a few...
What they were going to have for their tea? How many options are there? I thought it was just tea. Like, when I think, hey, I'll have some tea, I don't think what kind of tea. It's just tea.
A few minutes into that journey, the bus driver collapsed at the wheel and the vehicle ploughed into parked cars.
Passengers were understandably panicking, but
Okay, this took a turn.
the 15-year-olds calmly took control and they managed to get everyone off the bus just before it lurched backwards and crashed for a second time. The driver sadly died, but...
Wow, that's heavy. Rest in peace to the driver. I mean, I guess this is really old news at this point, so it's not like, you know, this isn't breaking news, but it's sad. I didn't expect that.
Martin and Brian have been praised for their quick thinking, and happily they are here with us now.
Look at those uniforms. I mean, they look straight out of Hogwarts. And it's kind of funny because obviously Hogwarts, their uniforms are just inspired by these. But as an American, I don't really think of it that way. I think of the Hogwarts uniforms as being like, you know, Hogwarts. I don't think of them as being British uniforms.
Heroes, both of you. So we're going to get you just to take us through this a little bit first. Martin, tell us first when you realised that there was actually a problem on board.
Well, we realised when we looked at the driver and he didn't look right. He was, you know, panicking a bit and then his head just went down, so...
Okay, I'm going to have to focus up for this. I didn't understand the first part of that sentence.
We knew it, there was something up.
And the bus must have started to go off track a little bit at that point. And how was everybody else, how were the other passengers? They must have started to panic a bit.
Well, when it went up onto the path and then scraped against this car, everyone just went, you know, panicking and...
And what were they doing? How, was people shouting and things?
They were, that, you know, really upset, wanting to try and get off, because we thought it was going to be worse.
What? Huh?
Upset, wanting to try and get off.
Wanting to what?
Because we thought it was going to be worse than what it actually was.
And Brian, I mean, you guys took control then. How did you calm them all down when this panic was going on?
Well, I told everyone to get them off, one by one.
I'm sorry, this is indeed the most British interview I've ever seen. I love these kids.
One by one. Then, all of a sudden, all of them, half of them got off and bus started rolling back.
But to get them off, Martin, you'd actually hit the emergency button, hadn't you?
No, that was Brian.
Oh, you hit the emergency button?
Yeah.
Which did what? Open the doors?
Yeah.
So which was quick.
And this was just yesterday they're talking about. They said this was yesterday. How crazy is that?
Thinking. And then how did you get them off the bus?
You want them?
Well, you tell us this time.
We just started...
Wait, did he just say it? Wait, what?
You want them?
And then how did you get them off the bus?
You want them?
You... what? You want to?
Well, you tell us this time.
We just started shouting to everyone one by one, calmly, come on, don't panic, it's going to be okay, and he just helped the elderly people off, and then there was a woman with a pram baby and he helped her off, and then people just started going off.
And were you panicking at all? I mean, it just sounds like you just, it's just a normal day, really.
We was first scared at the time, but...
And what were you feeling? Were you sort of feeling...
Feeling a bit sick, but we just managed, but, you know, try and keep everyone calm.
That's brilliant,
Yeah,
actually. isn't
Well done. I don't know what you just said, but well done.
And better still, there came this moment when panic, total panic. Not everybody was off, and the bus started to roll.
Did he say the line? I'm confused because, I mean, look at this. There's a huge spike right here. That makes me think he said, "You what, mate?" I don't know. Is that what he said?
Backwards, and you actually hung on to it.
Yeah.
You know,
Like Superman, holding on to it.
And did you manage to sort of
I
keep...
was holding on to it while Brian went on back onto the bus.
Wow.
Tried to get people off, and then
This was amazing, Brian, because you actually were on the bus getting everybody else off, weren't you? And then what did you do with the wheel, the driver's wheel? You did
Turned it around to get it on curb.
So you took control of the steering wheel
Yeah.
as well?
yeah, that was so like it didn't crash into other cars across the road and into the wall.
That's brilliant. Clarity of thought, isn't
so
it, in the
brave,
moment?
and the fact that you stayed
I
on the
think that's mighty fine.
bus, getting everybody else off.
And then were all the passengers really thanking you? Did they sort of,
Yeah.
what did they say
The coolest kids at school now, you know.
afterwards?
They were just, oh, thanks, you've saved us and all this, and
Thanks, you've saved us.
you know, upset still and panicking, but calming down after we all got off bus.
And what's it been like since you've been back at school? What have they been saying to you there?
Oh, it's been all
I
right.
thought it happened yesterday.
We've been getting phrases off people and like, well done, mate, and all that.
You'll get
Well done, mate.
much more after this interview, won't you, now you've been on the telly?
Yeah.
And your mums are here too. They're sitting in the background, and they are
Please
as
just
proud
punch, look at
as
them.
they could be.
Wow.
I'm ready to.
What the hell's this? Kai Trump? She has a YouTube. Anyway. Wow. Good job, legends. I'm not sure if this is the origin of You What, Mate. Hold on. Wait, let's go.
Get off, because we thought it was going to be worse than what it actually was.
And Brian, I mean, you guys took control then. How did you calm them all down when this panic?
Am I crazy or did this thing change? It used to just be one big spike about here. I mean, trying to use this as a guide.
You know, panicking and
And what were they doing? How it was?
Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley. I'm just... Okay, wow. I do feel that this was kind of a legendary interview. That was quite beautiful. And cheerio to these legends. Right on, mates. Indeed. Now, the you what, mate? To be honest, I'm a little bit confused. He keeps saying, you know, this is where it had originated from. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I'm an idiot, guys, and the you what, mate meme isn't just that. It's apparently this, which I haven't watched yet, but... Hold on.
mate.
And then how did you get them off the bus?
Mate.
Okay. Okay. There we go. What have I just watched? I'm not sure, but I'll never forget it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.